Welcome to CNC TV. I'm Nasada Cik Azmi.
And I'm Liana.
This week, we are shining the spotlight on a surprising form of illegal dumping. Illegal dumping is the unlawful deposit of waste larger than litter onto land. It includes waste material that have been dumped, tipped, or otherwise deposited onto land where no license or approval exists to accept such waste. Illegal dumping varies from small bags of rubbish in an urban environment to large-scale dumping of waste material in isolated areas such as bushland. Include windows, scrap woods, leaf, and various other yard debris, often the by-products of an annual spring cleaning around the home, but sometimes just an old pile of crap that has become an eyesore over time. This kind of pile suggests that for some the amount of unwanted stuff around the home has mounted to a point that it's become unmanageable. The material mix of this site also makes them the most visually fascinating. Illegal dumping on public land may also impact others in the community. For example, illegal dumping can result in land being left desirable to visitors or persons pursuing recreation, impact the health, distort local bushland, reduce biodiversity value, contaminate local waterways, and pose a fire risk by arson, which can lead to damaged property and bushland. Illegal waste dumping incurs costs to individuals, community, and the government. The cost of cleaning up after waste dumping can be devastating for landowner or occupiers. Aisha for the recent news.
30 people and 18 students have been admitted to hospital in Pasir Gudang after exposure to hazardous gas from chemical waste that was illegally dumped into a river. Johor Health, Environment and Agriculture Committee Chairman Dr. Sarah Benjamin said 2 victims had to be intubated as their respiratory system were blocked, and the rest of the victims are in stable condition. She said the authorities have also taken samples from Sungai Kim Kim in Pasir Gudang, adding that the chemical was dumped by irresponsible parties where a bridge is being constructed. Dr. Sarah said that the case was being investigated under the Environmental Quality Act 1974, which carries not more than 500,000 ringgit or 5-year imprisonment upon conviction. She also advised those living in nearby areas to seek immediate medical attention if they showed any symptoms such as red eyes, irritated, and difficulty of breathing. Meanwhile, State Education and Islamic Affairs Committee Chairman Aminah Huda Hassan said following the incident, the Johor Education Department has decided to shut down the 2 schools until further notice. With me, Mafaridiatul Diana binti Muhammad, teacher at SMK Pasir Gudang, to tell us about the real situation.
When I was teaching, 3 of my students at the back was glad. They experienced nausea, vomiting, and dyspnea. All of me feel anxious, so I directly called the hospital to get the ambulance. Then I go to the office to explain the situation, what was happened to the on-duty officer. Within 30 minutes, the ambulance was arrived. If I'm not mistaken, 8 of our students was sent to the hospital because they're having dyspnea. Probably those students accidentally smell the toxic gases. The toxic gases of the chemical waste have been dumped around 500 meters from our school. So most of our staff not feeling well and absent from their duty. I, as a school teacher, feel unsatisfied toward this action has been done by the irresponsible people. Because of the action, our school need to close. This will affect our teaching session and syllabus education. Moreover, our school need to pay a huge amount of money to settle down this case. So I really hope the person who doing this, please be responsible, and I also hope the government will handle this issue appropriately.
So, my advice is, because of the current situation, all parents should avoid their children from doing any outdoor activities without face masks. By doing that, it can prevent your children from having this disease. All of the society are advised to wear masks when doing outdoor activities to avoid the smell the toxic gases. Those having the symptom should immediately do the medical checkup at the nearby clinic or hospital.
We get some advice from Professor Nur Hasliza binti Awang.
So, in my opinion, one of the solutions for illegal dumping is creating awareness through education. City government can implement education campaign to further mitigate illegal dumping. For example, cities can inform residents and businesses of legal waste disposal avenues through mail, paper, newspaper, and radio announcement and poster. Posting signs near non-illegal dumping sites can also deter offenders. The next option to solve the problem are recycling and reusing waste. Many waste materials that are illegally dumped are valuable resources that can recycle and in some cases reuse, such as scrap metal and old car bodies. This type of waste can be taken to metal recycling yards where it can be made into new products. Some metal recycling company will pay money for scrap metal or will remove it from your land at no cost. To find out more about how you can recycle or reuse waste, contact the Community Recycle of Charity CRC hotline on 017-3631-8100 or visit their website, which is www.crbox.org.
The incident happened in Pasir Gudang is a serious issue, and we managed to get some more response from Nandini Anak Perempuan Paranjonti as a Minister of Energy, Science, Technology, Environment and Climate Change of Malaysia.
Good morning everyone. I'm Nandini Anak Perempuan Paranjodi. As a Minister of Energy, Technology, Science, Climate Change and Environment, I would like to talk about the illegal waste dumping incident that had been happening in Pasir Gudang, Johor. I regretted very much that the incident occurring in Pasir Gudang, where 947 victims has been affected by the chemicals. There is a total of 2.43 tons of chemical were collected from Sungai Kingking in Pasir Gudang during the cleaning process on the day. We have found out the illegal factory owner involved in recycling tires in Kulai is expected to be charged on March 14, 2019 in connection with the dumping of toxic waste into Sungai Kingking in Pasir Gudang. The owner faces a maximum penalties of 5 years imprisonment and 500,000 ringgit fine. Meanwhile, I have authorized the Department of Environment to install the gas detection monitors around Pasir Gudang to check on the air quality in the area. It is very important to detect the toxic pollutants at different altitudes and also other possible unknown chemical compounds. We have been investigating this case under the Environmental Quality Act 1974 and has been proved that 7% or 33 rivers out of 477 rivers nationwide were categorized as polluted. I would like to take an example from New South Wales Protection of the Environment Operation Act 1977, which the serious offences such as the disposal of waste causing harm to the environment, for which the maximum penalties will be $5 million, which is 14.43 million ringgit in Malaysia, as a fine and 7 years of jail. As a minister of this environmental issue, I would like to implement this act into our country. so that at least we can reduce the issues of illegal waste dumping.
Apart from the solutions mentioned by Professor Dr. Hasliza binti Awam and YB Nandini Anak Perempuan Paranjoti, illegal waste dumping can also be prevented by strengthening surveillance using drones. The reason of using drones are because drones are able to move over obstructions more easily, quickly and effectively compared to people. Besides that, drones are also able to build larger areas in shorter time. Consequently, the risk for the dumpers to get caught is higher, and this may prevent them from illegally dumping. In conclusion, not only does illegal waste dumping destroy the environment, harm animals and plants, it also has bad impacts on society. If waste is dumped in areas accessible to the public, especially children, such as school and park, then people can be exposed to health and injury risks. The cleanup of illegally dumped waste costs governments and taxpayers millions, if not billions of ringgit per year. This money could be better used in preservation and care of environment rather than in the cleanup of completely preventable and thoughtless dumping. If you care about the environment even a little, you will never consider illegal dumping as a way for you to dispose your waste. Rather, take extra time to deliver your waste directly to a dump, even if it costs you a little more. You can also hire a reputable waste contractor to clean up and dispose your waste on your behalf. So, stop illegal dumping. The time for action is now, and it's never too late to do something. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.